Hello, everybody. Hi, everybody. Welcome to my live. I'm going to ask if this is you right now. Are you having one of those days or weeks or moments where you sit down to get a task done for the day, for the week, your project at work, your project in your business? And the next thing you know, you're getting distracted by what's going on in the world, on your feed. You're going to check the news just for 5 minutes to see if there's an update. And the next thing you know, some hours have gone by. And at the end of the day, you're maybe halfway through your project that you thought you would get done. Or maybe you didn't even start because you got so distracted. Maybe you have some health and fitness goals and you're like, hey, guess what? At lunch, I'm going to walk with my friends, but you got distracted, so you couldn't do that. Well, if that sounds like you, then you are in the right place. I'm going to help you get undistracted and focus back on yourself. And I want you to know, first of all, when you focus on yourself, that's okay. So here we go. If you are new to my group, welcome. My name is Carla Corona, and I am a health and performance strategist. For 2 decades, I've been helping CEOs, entrepreneurs, busy professional people come to me in pain with their bodies and their minds and their distractions. So I help those in pain with their body, mind, and soul align their body, align their energy, and align their mind and focus so that way everything is clear. You build momentum and you get over those limited beliefs and humps so that way you can accomplish your health and fitness goals and feel better about yourself. Health and fitness goals doesn't always have to be, oh, I lost 10 pounds in 2 weeks. It could be, I ate all 6 meals today and I feel great. So right now, with everything going on right now, I really wanted to talk about focus and getting you back in focus with yourself. So let's talk about what gets us off focus. There are three categories that get you out of focus. One is our mind wanders, and that's just part of being human. We like to think about things. I don't know why God, the heavens designed us that way, but our mind tends to wander. So that's one way of distraction. I want you to know that's completely normal. The second distraction is any emotional distraction. Maybe you had a fight at home. Maybe you're going through some grief. You lost a loved one. Things like that can pull you, and it's hard to focus on your task at hand. It's hard to want to go work out later when your body is feeling some type of emotional distraction because we carry emotions in our body. And the third category is just, your squirrel, your distractions of the phone dinged, you start scrolling and some tragedy happened and you need to keep looking at it and see what happened. You want to stay informed. So those are your three distractions. I said three distractions. So knowing that, you can start kind of putting in your categories like what is distracting me. Now, here's the thing about focus and distractions. Distractions happen. They're out there. And you don't need to be superhuman and not get distracted. Building your focus muscle is about how quickly can you go from being distracted to bringing your mind back into your task at hand or your goal. So for example, you're going through something emotional, you're feeling some grief with losing a family member. I speak on that because nobody, I don't care who or what you are, we are not safe from grief. That is a part of this life. So let's say, when I'm emotionally grieving and I'm missing my grandpa that was happening to me in the beginning of the year. Yes, I'm emotionally distracted, but how long am I going to stay out there or in here and like be distracted? How quickly can I say, hey, you know what? Let me just focus for 5 minutes on my task at hand, and then I can get back to my grieving and give myself time for that. So there's that. Let's say I get distracted, my phone dings, I get an alert, something in the world happened. Boop, let me look. Okay, I look. Now, instead of going into the rabbit hole for an hour and getting distracted and saying, I can get back to that later, or that's what you do. You tell yourself, whoa, I'm distracted. That was really heavy what I saw right now. Come back to myself. A third thing is our mind wanders. Okay, that's part of being human. Catch it. You can be like, oh man, what do I need to get at the grocery store today? Okay, your mind wandered. You're human. Oh, I'm distracted. My mind went wandering. Whoop, let me get back to that. Let me come back here. So notice I keep bringing back to focus. It's the motion of doing a bicep curl, right? Oh, my brain went out there and got distracted. Let me strengthen it, bring it back. So your strength comes from each rep that you bring your brain back. Focus is not about willing and trying to put, lenses on, and that you can't get distracted. You can't answer the phone when your mom calls. Those things happen, but the strength is how quickly can you bring it back. It's like when they say, hey, I get back down, but how I'm down on this earth, I'm down, I fell. How quickly can you get back up? Same thing needs to happen with your focus. How quickly can I bring myself back? All right. And I want to shift that belief, because often, for, like I said, 2 decades, my clients tell me and they feel bad and guilty about themselves. And oh my God, I get so distracted. I just can't stay focused. Yeah, you probably can't. But don't willpower yourself to not get distracted. It's strengthening. Oh, it's strengthening your awareness. Oh, I'm distracted. Bring it back. Whoop, I've been on the phone too long. I don't need to see all that mumbo jumbo right now. Bring it back. Okay. Or, you know, I don't need to see that right now. I do want to see it. I'll do it later. So strengthening your focus muscles about bringing it back. So I'm going to show you some quick ways today, because I think it's all important. I know we are all getting distracted. Everybody's like, oh, social media gets us distracted now. Yes, but like I said, that's just also a category of. Hold on, I need to see if you guys can see me. I just got a note that my internet is acting wacky. So let me go on my phone to see if I see anything. Boop. You guys there? Okay. Yay, live. All right, so since I got distracted right there, I'm bringing it back. And the first thing I want to do is teach you the 3 steps to strengthen your focus muscles. Number one, it's awareness. Whoop, I'm distracted. Notice when you're distracted. That's going to strengthen you, number one. Okay, instead of just letting your mind wander, hours go by, scrolling goes by, and you're like, oh my God, I didn't do what I was supposed to do today. Oh my God, I didn't have time to go to walk on my lunch break because I got distracted and now this thing is due. Oops. That happens. So, number one, first step is be aware when you are distracted and just notice it. I'm distracted. Time to bring it back. And each time you bring it back, that keeps strengthening your muscles. And then when your muscle is strong, you will be less tempted to go out and be distracted, right? All because of awareness. So, number one, just bring that awareness to you. Oh my gosh, I'm distracted. Bring it back. Bring it back. And you'll notice that you're able to focus longer. Okay, that's the strength. That's number one. Number two, breath. Breath is always involved in any of the steps I do with you, whether I want you to focus, whether I want you to get more energy, whether I want you to feel a little bit happier, or get your lungs ready to work out. Breath is powerful. So right now, you can close your eyes if you want. I don't know what you're doing while you're watching my live. First of all, if you are watching it live or watching it as a replay, go ahead and hit like. Because that does help my algorithm. And truthfully, right now, I would rather have positive things like this out getting the algorithm stronger versus seeing some violent act or arguments that get all the traction out there and build that algorithm up. If we're talking about focus, let's get focused and bring this out so the group can see it, because it's really important for me to get this message out right now. So we're aware, we got distracted, bring it back. Now it's time to breathe. So you can close your eyes. If you don't want to close your eyes, that's fine. But what I want you to do is we're going to do a complete breath cycle. The normal breath cycle is 5 seconds in and 5 seconds out. If you are not breathing at that tempo, you are not getting full oxygen and carbon dioxide exchange. So I'm going to gift you that right now. You're going to inhale for 4, long, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I want you to seep in a little bit more air through your nose. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. In for 4, 3, 2, 1. Seep some more air in. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Out for 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Seep all the air in that you can gently. At your max, seep some more air in and let it go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold and come back. Truthfully, you can pick whatever number you want. 4 is a good number, but notice how that brought you back to yourself, brought you back into here, brought you back to your lungs. Even if you just take one breath, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, drive, please don't close your eyes while you're driving, you're at work, you're in the grocery store, you're scrolling and you're holding your breath because you see something awful. Take a breath, bring your body back to focus. Every session with my clients, the first thing we do, whether we're doing physical training or mental training or body alignment, we bring your body into your breath, into the now, and into focus. When we're holding our breath without thinking about it, when we see a tragedy or something horrifying, our body, because our brains aren't really meant to see horrible things like that, especially on repeat that has been going on this week, our body tends to do this. Think about when you get scared, like when you're a little kid at a Halloween maze and you get scared, you go, right? That's the way of the body surviving. And so when you see things like that, you may be scrolling like this, holding your breath because things are scary. Okay, so then because your body's holding your breath, your nervous system is sending signals to your brain of fear, anxiety, and it's hard to focus. You're just like this. And then on top of that, when you're like this, notice the muscles that all get tensed up. Breath. Again, I know we all are feeling these things, and my job is not to say don't feel those things, don't get distracted. It's be aware. Oh my gosh, my breath, I'm holding my breath. Oh my gosh, I've been on the phone too long. Oh my gosh, I got pulled this direction. I started doing laundry instead of doing my homework. Notice it, bring it back. I'm not breathing. What did Carla say? Breathe in for 4, out for 6. In for 2, out for 2. Whatever you want to do, breath. So that's the first 2 steps, awareness and breath. Step number 3, I repeat this over and over again. Again, my clients know this. Connect to your values. There are plenty of values out there. Values are not to be judged. They are personally for you. So think about your top 3 values right now. And yes, if you want to share those in the comments, I would love to hear your values. Even if you just want to share one. This is a private group, so have no fear. I will read them. I'll show you mine, so we're not shy. Number 1, mine is honesty. That's a big one for me. Honesty, right? I'm not going to go into those because this is about focus. Honesty. Number 2 is I really value having a sense of humor, and that's actually also one of my strengths. Having a sense of humor is about transcending where you are at right now at your deepest, darkest moment and transcending up, getting that body to jiggle in laughter a little bit, raise that smile. Whether it's depth of despair you may be in or just a little off, humor always seems to lighten up the situation. So I value finding humor. I also value knowledge. Knowledge you can get anywhere. You can go get a free library book. You can Google information. Please be safe about that. But I really value knowledge and the love of learning. So those are my three values. Connect to those. So we have awareness, breath, know your values. Now that you know your values, now don't go next to the next step without knowing your values. Knowing your values can keep you focused. Okay, honesty. I need to make sure that this post that I'm making is honest, right? Carry those values in everything you do. Man, I am seeing some crazy things happen in this world. People are arguing. I'm tempted to get online and argue with somebody. Oh no, I don't see things that way. But I'm going to be honest. Honest, like, you know what? I'm not going to change anybody's mind. So I'm going to be honest with that. Bring it back. Okay? Let's not get distracted arguing. Or even looking at somebody's dissertation that I didn't ask for about whatever is going on. Also, honest about your emotions. Every emotion you have is valid. Every emotion you have is valid. I'm going to repeat that again. Every emotion you have is valid. And often we get distracted when I talk about emotional distraction in suppressing emotions. I shouldn't feel this because this is about business. I shouldn't feel that because this is about getting things done. You can take your emotions with you. You can say, hey, I'm feeling this way, and I also need to get things done, right? Instead of, I can't feel this, this is business. No. I've heard that a lot. I've been told that a lot. I remember one of my first jobs at a fitness center. I got the personal directing job, and the boss said to me, because I was the first female to get that job, and he said to me, I'm concerned because you're female and all the other trainers are male that you may get emotional during this job. I was in my 20s. I didn't know how to respond to that. And what's funny is, lo and behold, I ended up getting emotional like during one of my meetings, but it was a good emotion. I was like, you guys have put so much work. I'm a new director here. I just want to thank you guys. And I started crying out of tears of joy. I'm like, wow, thanks for making my job easier as a director. You guys did whatever I said. Like, thank you. And I was crying. Just little tears of joy. So sure enough, he comes and gets me later and says, again, I asked you not to be emotional. You got emotional there. But what's crazy is, in my emotions, those gentlemen who were trainers were happy too. They're like, oh, thanks, Carla. This has been awesome. I love how you teach us lessons. And I mean, everybody was so thankful. And yet he was still trying to cut my emotions down. And I add this because emotions are a distraction, but you will be more distracted if you fight your emotions instead of saying, yo, I am sad today, and I think I'm going to do everything in sadness today. Usually when you just acknowledge that, you get a little and then you're like, but do I want to do everything sad today? That sounds horrible. Right? I'm angry today. I'm going to do things in anger today. Do I want to do everything in anger today? Just acknowledge your emotion, and that will cut that distraction down. I promise you. So there's that lesson and that emotion. So let me review, because I'm kind of going off on a tangent. It's just been so heavy this week. I want to get this message to you. So 1, be aware of your distraction. Acknowledge it. Step 2, bring it back. When you bring it back, you take a deep breath in, hold, breath out. You're back into center. Step 2. Now you can connect to your values. And don't do any heady stuff. That's why values is number 3. Breathe first, because if your brain is going and distracted, and especially this week seeing something in violence, you got to bring it back here. Now you can connect to your values. Okay, I'm honest. Okay, I value honesty. I value Freedom, right? That's not my top three, but that's something I value. Like, find your values. I value honesty. I value freedom. I value my humor. I value knowledge. Okay, keep it here. These are the things I'm going to connect to. For kind of step 3.5 was acknowledging your what am I feeling right now, and where am I feeling it. I'm not a robot. I don't need to cut my emotions off. That's a no-no. What am I feeling? Okay, I'm feeling mad. I'm feeling scared. I'm feeling confused. What's going on right now? Be confused about what's going on right now. Be upset. When these ice raids are happening in LA, let me tell you, I am not happy about that. I get upset. And I let myself be upset for a second. But I have to bring things back to myself, because I do no good scrolling for an hour about it versus bringing it back in here and bringing focus and energy and alignment to myself and to all of you and to this world who needs to stay focused, energy, and aligned, or we can't help others. If we're also in a panic and feeling down and getting distracted in the hurt and seeing what's going on in the world, I can't turn around and help myself, which means I can't help what's going on. Now, you can focus. The last step is now when you want to focus on your goal. Okay, we won't do the goal setting today. That's for my one-on-one session, which is what I'm going to offer you at the end here. But I want you to simplify your goals. So, because I'm a health and fitness coach, let's say you want a client I talked to yesterday. She's training for a 5K. So obviously she needs to focus on that. Simplify your goal. Hey, I have a 5K I'm training for in November. Keep your eye on the prize. And ask yourself, what's one thing that will move the needle forward on that goal today? Okay, today I want to make sure I walk with my coworkers for 20 minutes. My goal is to eat better. Man, I need to eat better. I've been eating like crap. I feel like crap. I don't know what to do. I just get busy, eat fast food. Simplify that. Okay, I want to eat better. That's so vague. I want to eat better. I want to add a vegetable because I value honesty and freedom and knowledge. I have the knowledge that I can, add something healthier to my meal today. Or I do go through the drive-through. Let me just order the hamburger and not the fries. Maybe I'll split the fries with somebody. Simplify it in such a simple way that you will know without a doubt that you will improve. Because part of why we feel failure at times is because we set our goal. I'm going to lose 10 pounds this week. Oh my God, I need to lose 5 pounds this week. Like Mean Girls, I need to lose 3 pounds. Keep it simple. All right, I want to lose 1 pound this month. I don't know. I want you to set goals that are super simple, that without a doubt you will accomplish. I'm going to drink my 16-ounce water during all my meals today. I know I can do that. Have I been doing that? No. But if I focus on that, I know I will accomplish it. And it's simple. Okay? I'm not saying I need to drink 84 to 96 ounces for the rest of my life. Just today. I'm breathing. I'm in the moment. I may mess up tomorrow. I don't know. But right now, today, I'm going to drink my 16 ounces with each meal. That sounds so simple, right? Versus, I'm going to drink 96 ounces of water this month, even though I haven't drank even 8 ounces this whole month. Like, whoa, don't do that. I'm going to keep it simple. So what I want you to do right now, I'm going to review these steps. I know it's kind of all over the place today, but again, I'm keeping a calm, focused voice with you. So number 1, be aware. Woo, I'm distracted today. It's okay. Bring it back. Number 2, now that I'm back, be in the now, take a deep breath in, seep in some more air, let it go. And I really want you to exhale till there's nothing left in your lung tank. Just get everything out. Number three, come to my values. Okay, a lot of people have family and friends and their value. Come back to that. I value my friends, my family, my freedom, my honesty. Come back to that. Now set a goal for yourself. Okay, today I'm going to drink 16 ounces of water with every snack and meal that I have. Cool. I got that. Simplify it. And then, like I said, also, if you're emotionally distracted, which I think a lot of us are right now, I want you to acknowledge that. I am emotional today. This thing that I saw online is gross. It's distressful. I think sometimes, and I'm going to talk about the guilt of going back to focus on yourself. And I want to talk about this because I hear this from my clients and I hear this from the people I talk to. So when we watch the news, it's like we may be feeling an ounce of survivor's guilt. When I see people getting snatched up and kidnapped, I feel a little survivor's guilt. Like, oh my gosh, I'm in that community, but yet I'm not getting snatched up. Is there something I can do? And that guilt will kind of make me want to look at what's going on more, will keep me hyper vigilant so that way I can warn others about what's coming. I want to address this because I know it's real, and some of you have talked to me about this on here. Like, Carla, how do I keep going when there's kidnappings going around? What's going on right now is some violence, and it's easy to get pulled into that violence and to argue with people. And I want you to go through those steps. Oh, I'm distracted. I am looking at the suspect right now. I can come back to that later. There will be no shortage of this going on in the news. So when I want to watch it later, I can. But because I value honesty and freedom and knowledge, I'm going to come back to myself and focus so that way I can bring knowledge of how to counterbalance all this crap in our head and align ourselves to you, right? So those values bring me back to my goals and serving my purpose. So I want you to, now that you know all these, again, you can close your eyes or just kind of like look to the right side of your brain where you're creative and think about 3 things that you want to accomplish. Let me take that back. 1 thing you would like to accomplish by the end of today. It's Friday. I like to, what I call finish Friday, do something that you want to accomplish today and finish it strong. So I want you to take a deep breath in, breath out, and acknowledge your values. Acknowledge any emotion that you have going on right now and let it be there. Don't fight it, let it be there. I'm disturbed with what's going on. Okay, I'm there, I'm disturbed. No fighting it. I have a health goal today of drinking water. And I'm going to stay focused on that because I value my freedom to drink clean water. I value my honesty to myself that I haven't been drinking water. I value the knowledge that I know from science that water brings me vitality and life and energy today. So I'm going to focus on drinking my water. Now, whatever your goal is, think about that for a second. What do you want to accomplish today? Keep it simple, keep it small. Know that you will accomplish it. And I want you to feel your energy with that. Bringing energy into that goal. Bringing focus into that goal. Bringing knowledge of accomplishment, knowing without a doubt that you're going to accomplish that simple task that will drive your health and fitness or business goal forward. And I want you to ask yourself, your future self, being just the end of the today future self, and ask yourself, what advice do you have for me today that you know I can accomplish it? Mine is drink the water. Take another deep breath in, breathe out, and then kind of come back. All right, that was a simple little vision exercise. I want to introduce you to a private session with me through all of this. This session is for those who are just feeling so distracted that you're not able to focus on your goals. You have health and fitness goals, you want to lose weight, you want to be more energized. You just haven't been able to do it. You're getting caught up in things at work, things at home, the world right now, and you just can't seem to reel it in. I have a session for you, and it is exactly just this. It's a focus and momentum session. It is 60 minutes of us knowing your values, connecting to your values, and we will map out your health and fitness goals and your personal goals and put those in order and bring them together so your mind has not only what to focus on, but the order of what to focus on them is. And then we'll do just this. We'll do a visual. After all that's put together, we'll talk about what's distracting you, what is getting in your way, how can you stay focused throughout that. And then at the end, we will have 1 to 3, no more than 3 action steps that will start bringing you forward to what you want to accomplish. Yes, it just takes 60 minutes, and we will do that together. This session is called Focus and Momentum, and this is the first session I do with every single one of my clients. Whether you get my 6-week program, my 12-week program, or you go for the whole year, it always starts with this. What are we going to focus on? And when things get woo and wild, whether it's the world or your house or your own distractions in your own mind, what are we going to come back to? What are we going to come back to? If we don't know what we're going to come back to, we're not going to finish this 12-week program very well, or the year program, or the 6-week program. So what we do together is map that out. At the end of that session, you'll have your focal points, you'll have your action step, and that's what's going to get you momentum. If I was to sell, usually I don't sell one session at a time. I'm not about that. I usually like a transformation, which is at the minimum six weeks. But I think this is really important right now to get us reeled in. And then if you go from there, if not, you're focused and can carry on with your life being focused. If I was to do just one session with you, that price is $300. But right now I'm offering it to you for just $99 to sit with yourself, get focused, connect to your values, and vision a life and have a life where you are focused, full of energy, and aligned. So if this is something that's for you, it's only $99 for an hour session. Plus, because you are in this group, I'm going to give you a couple bonuses. One, not only you get this first session, you're going to get a whole week of messaging with me. So we're going to do our session, and then you have a whole week access to me to see if, oh man, something got in my way. I thought I was strong enough. I can't help. I'm going to be on call for you to help get you through those roadblocks. They will come, and you need somebody who's a professional to guide you through those. Second bonus is a follow-up. So at the end of that week, I want to take another 20-30 minutes with you and say, hey, what went wrong? What roadblocks did you hit? Let's bring the wheel back in. And just like a microscope, you're focused, let's wheel you back in. So you not only get one session, you get 2 sessions with me, and then you get a whole week of me on call for you to help you through these issues, because my job and my service and my purpose is for you to also feel focused, not for me to train you and go, bye, good luck. The third bonus you will get is access to my membership, which I have not opened quite yet, but I do have all my on-demand lessons on there. So if you would like access to me about how to eat better, how to breathe better, mobility exercises, you have access to that. So you can have more help. because life is not about just one thing, it's about a collective, holistic whole. So that is offered to you. Today is Friday. I am opening this until Sunday at midnight. This session will go back up to $300. The bonuses may or may not be there. I wanted to open this because I had a lot of new members. I've had a lot of people. I message you guys. If you're getting messages from me, it's because I need to see what's up. And this is the things I've been hearing. This world is cuckoo and I can't focus. What do I do? Well, I came to help you with a solution. I want you to leave you with one empowerment message. I had to write it down. I want you to remember that your focus and your strength in focus is not about not getting distracted. The strength is, oh, I got distracted. How quickly can I strengthen that muscle and bring it back and stay here? All right? Remember, do not be hard on yourself for getting distracted. All right? That's kind of what this social media is all about. They want you to be on their platform as long as they can, so that way they can sell you ads, bring it back to you and go, no, 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 I know, I see you distracted me, but I'm going to come back to me and to my values and the things I need to do to live a purposeful life in this world for myself, for my family, and as for me, it is for you. All right, comment focus if you would like information on this, DM, and then we will set that up. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Comment anything. What I really would like for you is to comment your takeaway from your lesson today. That helps me know what's resonating, what I need to keep teaching, and what I need for you in your session. All right, so have a wonderful weekend and stay safe.